All right, so this one is about Baltimore Police Department and how they handle sexual assaults. Look, folks, I've been reading a few articles on this one, and things have not been looking too good over in Maryland. And this started with the bill. I saw Bill 0217 that changes the state's requirements, the outdated legal definition of what a rape is, and it clarifies that a victim doesn't need to fight back in order to fight back against the perpetrator to establish that a sexual crime was committed. Now, look, these are the kind of things that really piss me off. It's like, okay, so are you really telling me that it took all the way until now for someone to figure out that not all victims of rape would actually fight back? I mean, really, like, it took us this long. And I've actually seen this in multiple states now. It's like I don't want to say any names, but it's like I've seen this in multiple states now. And so I can't believe we haven't changed this definition of rape yet, or right, this component of it that you have to fight back. And so then, not only that, but the Department of Justice, they actually found out that there's systematic failures in regards to the Maryland Police Department, in regards to how they handle sexual assault survivors. And so the police department is engaging in victim blaming, right? And this is, and this is obviously counterproductive to us reporting rapes and stuff like that, and feeds into this idea of rape culture in regard, right? And that our society, for whatever reason, I don't want to say it's okay to rape. It's not okay to rape. I don't think anybody ever walks around with the idea that it's okay to rape. However, there are things that people do and say in our society that make it seem like rape is actually not rape. That's deep. I'm gonna let that marinate for a little bit. Okay. And so other things that the Department of Justice found out is that the Maryland Police Department was ignoring reports from sex workers. Now look, just in case you need clarity, they're probably talking about prostitutes. I'm telling you folks, a prostitute can be raped. If I need to tell you that, shame on you. For real. Think about it. Okay. Anyway, they found out that the police department is letting more than half of their sexual assault reports stay as open cases, meaning that they're not prosecuting, that they're leaving it open rather than having to take action. And so that's a really kind of tricky, insidious way of doing their job and yet not doing their job over the same time, right? And so they had untested rape kits sitting on their shelves. That is sacrilege. That should definitely, right? It's like you got to test a rape kit, but for whatever reason, they had untested rape kits up there. And the last one is that they weren't even investigating all their suspects. Now, the last time I checked, isn't that what a police officer is supposed to do? I'm just saying, maybe I'm just crazy, or whatever. But for whatever reason, the Department of Justice found that all of this was not just happening, but it was happening systematically. And so I don't always give solutions, but here's 3 ones that I can think of real quick. 1, police officers, do your job. Just in case, right, you got to keep an open mind in regards to your investigation. I know that this is me, not a police officer, telling you how to do your job. But at the same time, look, I'm going to tell you straight up. I do the same thing as a teacher myself. It's like, look, there's times when I think that a lot of us as teachers could look at students and wonder if they're going to be a problem or not and all of this stuff. But let me tell you this, the times that I've been wrong on that are enough to where I've stopped doing that practice of trying to guess how a student is going to do in my class or whether they're going to be a problem or not. And so just saying, that's one thing. 2, do your job. It's your job to take all cases seriously, right? And so make sure that you're taking all these jobs, all these cases seriously. It's like, look, I get it. It's like, I know some of them are coming up to you and you're like, man, this can't be real. But look, it is real. It is real. It's your job to take this as real, right? And I'm going to tell you what, later, it's like statistically speaking, that a lot of people wouldn't even report sexual assaults. And so if they do report a sexual assault, I'm just saying, needs to be taken real seriously. The 3rd one, do your job. If if the job, it's your job to investigate all the suspects, right? I mean, that's a no-brainer. That's like Sherlock Holmes level. That's stuff that I found out on Nickelodeon and stuff like that. You have got to just interview all the suspects, right? And so then, you know, so if you can't do that job, I'm just being real. This is the same for me. It's like, look, if I don't like grading, then I shouldn't be a teacher. If you don't like doing this job, then just do another job, please, because our society and people who are sexual assault victims, they deserve better. And so anyway, folks, so make sure that if you have any questions or comments, leave them at the bottom. And if you like what you're hearing, make sure that you subscribe and share. And check me out at brucehoskins.com if you want to learn about more about who I am and what I do. Take it easy, y'all. Peace.